Yo, so after this whole Xbox Series X reveal and some of the things about the PlayStation 5 getting confirmed, I sort of wanted to cover my thoughts on this next generation console war. So yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, so the design of this thing is something that every single person in the community is talking about. Some people hate it and are memeing it like fucking crazy. And some people actually like the fact that it looks like a PC. Yeah, sorry to let you Xbox gamers down, but this does not appeal to me as a console. It's just so, I mean, I get that they sort of have to make it a little bit bigger and chunkier with all these new specs in order to make it work better, but like, couldn't they have done it in some sort of better fashion? Okay, so this is not the final design of the PlayStation 5. We haven't actually got that revealed yet. However, it is the dev kit and the way it appears on patents, and most insiders say it's gonna look something like this, but a little more glossified, and I gotta say, it's not the most pleasing thing to look at with the eye either. However, considering we're making such a power leap, you can't expect that much, and if it's gonna be this way, Sony did a lot better than the way Microsoft did it. Okay, I see you, Microsoft, adding some of the things from the Elite controller to your Xbox Series X main controller. However, the only problem is it doesn't feel like too much of a leap in evolution, which is one of the things I actually really appreciated about Microsoft. They kept evolving from controller to controller, like, here, let me show you. Xbox Classic controller, Xbox 360 controller, and Xbox One controller. You see the evolution. And then you look back at the Xbox Series X main controller and yeah, no change. However, I do still think it'll be an awesome controller considering this is just perfecting the already really good Xbox One controller, so yeah, nothing really too much to complain about other than that. So we haven't really gotten anything from the PlayStation controller other than the confirmed fact that analog sticks are going to be different, buttons are going to be different. It's going to correspond more to the situation you're in a specific game, and that's going to be awesome. As for anything else, it's just a bunch of rumors. Like, on screen is what the person who has this claims to be the leaked PS5 controller, which has a screen instead of the touchpad. I don't think this is real, but a bunch of people are saying, oh, it's gonna have a screen, so you never know. And then other people are saying with this new back button reveal that Sony's made for their PlayStation 4, there might be a back button system on this thing. You don't really know. We can't really talk that much about this. Moving on. Alright, so here's where things start to get a little similar, as Microsoft and Sony have both confirmed pretty similar specs. Like, they're both running on the same CPU and GPU, they're both running at 10 to 12 teraflops, they both support 8K TVs at 30 frames per second a game. Yeah. One thing Microsoft does have over Sony at the moment is they have confirmed 4K games will run at 120 FPS. Sony has yet to say anything. On the other side of the fence, one thing Sony has over Microsoft could possibly be RAM. The Series X has been confirmed to have 16 gigabytes of RAM, while Sony has stayed silent. Insiders say it is for a specific reason, and most speculation points towards RAM being 24 gigabytes. As for backwards compatibility, Microsoft has made the very promising announcement that all Xbox One games will be playable on the Series X. Let's go. Thankfully, unlike last generation for Sony, the PS5 has been confirmed to have backwards compatibility to PlayStation 4, and with their recent tweets, we might even see PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 games, as they have hinted it on their Twitter. The Series X might actually just be Project Anaconda and not the full Project Scarlett. There have been two other code names for two other next-gen consoles already made by Microsoft, Lockhart and Scarlett. Some people speculate due to the name and the fact that it's big and bulky, and there are three different code names. It might just be Anaconda, and there are going to be three different consoles releasing Series C, Series X, Series S, all at once. We don't know. If it is just Project Scarlett, we probably will see revisions that are slimmer and more pro. Yeah.
The PS5, on the other hand, has not been confirmed to have 3 launch models. However, we probably will see a slim model early on based on how Sony usually does. Overall, this console race is set to be a pretty interesting one and is closer than we can imagine. Until then.